Hope you all are feeling good tonight, because I'm just like, at this point, I'm very tired. And I haven't even done anything yet, and I'm already tired. So let's just get going. I'm sure this will be fun. Despime, a name I haven't heard in a long time. Despime is what I do all of my DS game streams on. Why does this look so shitty? Fix that. Get... Duh. Duh. Anyway. Next we're going to do, if you aren't already aware from yesterday. No. Oh yeah, no, that's correct. Start from Recipe for Turnabout. That's weird. How come it actually just brings me right to that instead of the chapter select thing? Yeah, whatever. So anyway, Recipe for Turnabout. I'm very excited for this. So I hope you are too. I hope the volume is okay. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. I don't know who's talking. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw! I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer! Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright. This court finds the defendant guilty as fuck. And then you lose. The court is adjourned. That's it. That's the end of the case. Thanks for coming, guys, to Recipe for Turnabout. That's it. That's all there is. There's no other part to it. I skipped to the end of the case. That's exactly right. Happy January. The start of... Oh, I'm sorry. She's saying, usually when they say, like, AAH, it would be like, like just a, you know, like, But she was like, They should have put more A's and H's in there. The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be, Zivari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think that maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. What the hell is mistletoe cake? Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Can I help you, Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe? Happy New Year, Detective! Likewise. Now listen up, Wright! I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation! Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Here, have this. It's, really nothing much, but, Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat! Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? Isn't mistletoe, like, super poisonous? It sure is. I'm gonna assume it's not, like, real. It's not, like, real. No. I mean, yes, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine. Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you! Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? Nah, December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. What were you doing all December, Phoenix? So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... a phony, Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. Just found out I lost a court case I never attended. That shit sucks. Thanks for the 25 bits, Quaint. Yeah, that's too fucking real. What the hell? Yeah, it's his Echo Fighter. That's right. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Or, I'm sorry, how do you figure that? Wow, I'm having real trouble with the direction of lines today. Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. You got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not gonna be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good! I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave, Gumshoe. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Doesn't this case not make sense because of the double jeopardy they talked about in the last case? Fuck it. Everything can kind of be turned over when you remember the whole thing with Ace Attorney is there's like an ongoing plot about like law is like really bad in the Ace Attorney universe and it's just like it's not being handled properly and people are trying to like make it more fair and just and blah blah blah. I'm gonna drink some of this coffee. Oh man, I waited too long to drink my coffee and it's like below lukewarm. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't gonna be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's just get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. Music got me on the counter. Wasn't me. Music got me on the sofa. Wasn't me. I remember hearing that song when I was in first grade and being like, damn, this is catchy. I wish I knew what it was about. Whew. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Your phony Zin-op, I mean. I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is Zin-hop anyway? Yop? Is that a typo or something? No, it's just Phoenix backwards. Come on, Momi, come on. Ah, Nick, I've got it! If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or is it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Gumshoe's a dad now? His fucking... his hotness just skyrocketed. Yeah, I guess he was acting kinda strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, then maybe it's because of our new guilty client? Cool. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty? Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! Oh, I was like, I didn't know who was speaking. It's Maggie. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you I don't remember what kind of voice I did for Maggie, so if you go all the way back to the second game when I actually did a voice for Maggie and it's not consistent with this one, please don't come after me. That was so long ago that, like, honestly, I forgot Maggie's in this case. Just voice her like Gumshoe, it's fine. Oh yeah, just give her a different voice every stream, NBD. Yes, I am. I totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend like you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. And she was a cop then. Obviously she got fired. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you into quit? Oh sure, very funny. After that 5th-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Someone check the videos? Yeah, someone go back and be like, Mika, that's not at all how you gave a voice to Maggie. I don't remember. I probably just gave her, like, not even a special voice. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Phoenix Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. And sad music starts playing. So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last time you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me, and the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me right away, sir. And then you got into this mess right away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. Way to go, Maggie. Why was she fired? I mean, she was like a police officer that got cut up in a murder case. I feel like it just doesn't look good. Sorry, I'm already like, I'm gonna need a big drink of water too. For someone dying on her shift? I mean, she was involved in that, so... She didn't murder anyone, but she was involved. So anyway, this whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh... There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then... One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Ugh, guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job! Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. Emo. Boy, mildly dated, don't you think? Emo is like not even a word people use anymore. And there was a sample CD on the table. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get to look at the CD at all? I had a band's name written on it. I said I. My bad. I think that was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get it? Funny! Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well-built like the victim. Really. I think that was supposed to be like, well-built like the victim, really. Not like, well-built like the victim. Really. I don't know, man. Look at my badge. That badge, is it real? Of course it's real. That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. I knew she was gonna do that. She's gonna bite it. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks, too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if that means it's real or a fake. I said it was real. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie, was my evil double Iam there too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. And then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that really all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. Boy, the justice system in Ace Attorney is so fucking intact. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, and we don't even know shit about it yet. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled an absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I've even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Zen Eop's really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zen Eop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where the Tribulations is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. It's beautiful. I don't even like looking at it. Even this music makes me want to gag. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with that suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here? Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte I tried to say acolyte clothes. Acolyte clothes. Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack? Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. Is that... I love the little drawing of Mask to Mask in the corner there. That's pretty good. Ah ha 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 ha. This looks like what happens when someone puts a piece of paper in my hands for 10 minutes. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Bums. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Sometimes it's like this evidence is waiting for us to find it, and it's just so obviously out in the open, and the detectives that were here before were just like, must not be important. Paper from the day of the murder, this has gotta be a clue. Blues, clues, blues, clues, blues, clues. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. I'm gonna start calling it magical box that spits out money too. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. And it's not a sunflower. I don't think... Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dag nabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Is that why Phoenix bought tulips for Francisca that one time she was in the hospital? It's because of one of the 2 flowers that he knew to ask for? Like, he was all in like a tizzy and he went to a florist and he's like, I need flowers for... I was gonna say my friend, but I was like, is Francisca his friend? I need flowers for someone who's in the hospital. And they're like, oh, what would you like? And he was like, oh, sunflower seems weird. Tulips! And you're just like, how about giving her roses, Nick? And he's like, I don't know what roses are. I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. I don't know what roses are. How did he solve the case? How did he turn about Big Top? He doesn't know what roses are. Because remember the hat, the cape, and the roses? And Phoenix is like, what are roses? Maya's like, look, it's a dandelion, Nick. And he's like, what's that? She's like, it's a weed. And he's like, I don't know what weeds are, or dandelions. Jesus Christ, Maya, why did you become a spirit channeler? You should have become a botanist. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? It does seem like a Maya thing to do. Phoenix Wright Ace Botanist. I'd play that spinoff. I don't know about you. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. How astute of you, Phoenix. Okay. I was like, that seemed like something worth examining. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which, because I don't know Jacques about French. Ha ha ha! Oh! Do you get it? Instead of saying I don't know Jackie, said I don't know Jacques. I'm gonna have more of my coffee. God, Phoenix, you're so fucking funny. You should have done stand-up. You should have been ace comedian. Why is the crime scene still there if it's been like a month? Did they say it's been a month? Also, I don't know, maybe the trial ended only recently? When did it say it ended? Nope. It has been like a month. I don't know, they're still investigating. That's all I got for you. Here we are. Here I go again on my own. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is in the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure a killer is the right label. You should examine the pink badger. Oh yeah, Blue Badger has a GF now. She's super hot, you know? She's really real. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. I made this. And now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yep, meet the Pink Badger. So one's called Blue and the other's called Pink, but they're both called Badger? You got it, they're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it, that's marriage for you. God. This belongs in one of those Facebook groups that's like, why do boomers hate each other? Why marry someone that you hate? Okay, so that police chief is obviously a fucking boomer. He's just like, haha, I hate my wife. Hilarious. So funny. I wonder if the police chief is married or not. Whoa, mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. I think that was supposed to be sarcastic. Haha, so funny, Chief. Broken marriages are hilarious. What's up, Maggie? Look at this thing I found. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Guts and Braun? Oh, I get a Guts and Braun and Braun and Guts and Guts and Braun and Braun and Guts. That's what you gotta have to be a super cool wrestler. Ha ha ha, boomer logic. I'm sorry, that was me laughing at the technology scaring bad. Them kids and their phones, you know? Them kids and their phones and their... I just love grilling and yelling at my wife and, baseball. Jimmy Buffett. This case has a boomer character? Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, I'm excited. I'm sorry, that was actually me stretching my back and not me being disappointed about that, but you know. Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old, which by the- sorry, I have to interrupt again, which by the way, I just have to say again, I'm so glad that I bought a computer chair. Have you guys noticed I haven't said anything about having shoulder or back pain in like over a week? That's because it hasn't been hurting. God is real. Finally, I'm being spared. Oh, I feel so much better. Like, just being able to sit on, like, a cushy chair has done fucking wonders for me. Because I still fucking, like, sit hunched over constantly. But just the fact that, like, I'm not destroying my back and shoulder, like, sitting on a hard surface, it's nice. It's good. So anyway, sorry, Maggie, that paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD! Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that 10,000, or 100,000, excuse me. So that 100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! So, the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Ba-ba. Cool. I like the two different answers we got here in the chat. Like, hey guys, what's a boomer anyway? It gets mentioned a lot lately. And I get, a boomer is an enemy in Left 4 Dead. It's supposed to refer to baby boomers. I think it's like boomers from Left 4 Dead. Don't you think? Go water Charlie? Okay, Jesus. And Momi gave the other. Hey Mika, is Gumshoe your wife? Sure. If he wants to be, you know? Only if he wants it, because I just want what's best for Gumshoe. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella. I do, however, forget to water Maya sometimes. Alright, so there's nothing left to do with her. There's maybe Gumshoe's gonna show up at- oh, nope. Here's where I need to go. Oh la la. Bonjour. Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Me. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant. Huh? B Avenue? Oh no, my bullshit tulip. Huh? Me? Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by his own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath oil melange à la neroli. And la rose. Oh shit, now Phoenix is gonna be like, I don't know what this is. Hey Maya, what flower is this? And she's like, that's a rose, Nick. And he's like, I don't know what roses are. Jeez Louise, I'm an attorney, not a botanist. I only know what sunflowers and tulips are. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui. Just add a couple drops of this mixture to la bathwater and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for le monsieur! Who? Me? Look at that face, like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. Bergamot? I actually don't know how to pronounce that word. Is it bergamot? I've seen that listed as an ingredient for like soaps and stuff, and I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Is it bergamot, perhaps? Yeah, at this point, the boomer does kind of mean out-of-touch old person, because sometimes people use it to refer to people who are like in their 30s, and those aren't baby boomers. You know. And maybe a hint of oui oui. I will add le peppermint and le clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Oh, bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are la Phoenix, right, no? Yes. You know me? No one needs to call me out about having a fakey-ass French accent, because you know this guy's accent is, like, not... Like, if you want to be in the chat and be like, Mika, that's not what a French accent sounds like. You think this guy sounds legit? You think this guy legitimately sounds like a French man? My, oui, oui. I never forget... Oh, wait, no, my... Oh, fuck. It means butt in French, you know, but I actually don't remember how it's pronounced. It's May, right? May. I took a year of French class in high school. High school was like 10 years ago. You start forgetting shit that's not important. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zen Eop. Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impressions Zen Eop's leaving on people, you know? I think she said don't you, not you know. Whoops, my bad. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. I took French for 5 years. I was trash at it. Is Andy in the chat? Andy, didn't you take French for like 5 years or something too? So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? Good job, Maya. You did it. No, no, no. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. L'atmosphère est très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la hot. I hate when people see the things that they say like hot couture, and then someone will be like, oh my god, they've got hot cooters in there. I'm like, can you just not? This is Mika's real voice, the others are impersonations. Yeah, shit. Armstrong is just me doing my regular ass voice. Yes, très bien means very good. Hot cooters. My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Maybe they just like lean cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I don't have enough hands. So, you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has censored my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am le chef. I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner de aromatherapy. La art of... Reading these lines is fucking ruining me. I feel like reading the way this guy speaks is like turning my brain to mush. La art of soothing love soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle area was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about this incident? Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed away since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after the afternoon. Just turn la into lay and you make this guy into a rage comic. Like epic May, dude. Meme is a French word, isn't it? That's like a thing. It's the rare example of like, it's like when you have to come up with words that are like borrow words in English. Like English has tons of borrow words from other languages, and someone's like, name a borrow word borrowed from French and English, and you're just like, meme. Because it means like a memory or like a something like that, keepsake, I don't remember, but like the origin of the word meme comes from the fact that like it's something that keeps getting repeated, because memes become memes because someone takes some kind of format and someone copies it to make it different and make like a different joke or whatever. So that's like a thing. Look it up. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in La kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu! Oui, he was dead! Maggie passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know... Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was Phoenix speaking. I know that Maggie had said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me so many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. That old man said the same thing. That old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of la murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui, as usual, it come alone that day. At the time of la murder, it was her. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at la victim's table. It's fun when you do it like a shitty accent like that, and you get to like put accents on things in a really stupid way. Like instead of saying table, you're like table. It's fun. But Maggie swears there were two people. Mais mademoiselle, le lawyer, he could not prove this, no? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose? Mais bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making this stuff up? La victime's table. Mais oui. Je suis un pamplemousse. Je mords le ananas. Or shit, is it le ananas or is ananas masculine or feminine? I can't say that word in English. I'm not allowed. There was a song we used to listen to in French class that was like ananas, deux ananas, trois ananas, quatre, and it just like fucking counted pineapples, and I was like, cool, I hate this. I actually don't know who I'm supposed to go talk to. Shit. I guess I could present profile? Talk about this guy to me. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. So, did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. You should present the paper to Armstrong? Oh, I see. Oh well, it was worth talking to Maggie about that. I'm eating barbecue sauce on saltine crackers. Damn, fucking fancy dining. You gonna get some fucking Gatorade with that? We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I say for my kitchen. Kitchen. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English would have done a better job. You're very cool though. Oh, oui, oui, so handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, this is something I don't want to imagine. Cool. Am I missing a talk point? No. Maggie? Oh shit, I need to go to present. Shit. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui, she was la suspect in la murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I've given you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place, my very eyes... I've skipped the word before. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. Bergamot. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui, I suppose you could say so. So, what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Did his eyes turn red due to, like, a glitch, or are they supposed to be, like... demon? No way! What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the... What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone! Huh? I just had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air! What? But I could see the Cyclock. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? Oh no, his eyes are just like that, huh? His eyes are super duper just like that. That is a question you'll have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? La old man spends all his times dans la park. La park? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. Cool. So, this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. That's me. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, huh, pigeons? Those are definitely beans. He's getting rid of demons. Does his shirt say Newt on it? Like just the character for Newt? I can't read it. He's really chucking those seeds at him. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations? Nah, it's a disgrace, I tell you, an utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell ya, not 1 ounce. My imagination voice for this guy is that he just sounds like he just ingested a pack of cigarettes, so... Which means I need more water. It definitely is new, but why? I mean, that's what it looks like. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You promise you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura? The rice? Why not just go to a fucking Japanese restaurant then? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks! He looks like Anpanman. I wonder if that's intentional. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can't see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Sir, this is a McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah, that's like more relevant than anything right now. Ah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Ha! Take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a sight clock. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama's only on loan. You'd better find it or else! If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Da-da-da! Examine the park? Oh, okay. Did you get the magazine? Yeah. Oh, it's a different... Oh! There's a different one here. I thought I had to head back to Tribulations for the Magatama. Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away! Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Ah, that's none of your business! Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. Don't want anyone else having it! Give it back! Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine! Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. Just because they're gray means they can't be symbols of peace and harmony? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. Pigeons are symbolic of trash and dirt. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure, finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back then. You want them? No. I love Maya so much. Please hold my hand. Please. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down on that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. I want to see Phoenix go down the slide, and he's just like, wait. Da-da-da. I should show that to the old man, shouldn't I? Oh, never mind. Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Félicitations! You will pass! I will hire you! Bien, come with me. I will do everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Guess I'll leave. Yeah, he's not gonna give me anything. I think Gumshoe's at the precinct now. Oh, so I can just be like, well, Maya, hope you're having fun. I'm gonna go fuck off and go hang out with Gumshoe. We're gonna have cool special cool guy hour. Oh shit, update at the precinct. Probably just gonna say Maggie's gone. Yeah, okay. Not interesting. Oops, not what I meant to do. There we go. Well, pal, have you found the evidence? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, man. Now listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Thanks, Gumshoe. So the guilty party was Maggie Burr. For a hot second, my brain was like, that's not Bird, that says bride. And then the other half of my brain was like, no, it's fucking Bird. And then I was like, up. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, right? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just it wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Oh, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. It's like all the time Phoenix is like, Maya, quit being stupid. Now Maya, listen to this dumb gossip. Oh god, I love those two. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You're gonna have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. So it's... Oh, I was like, the thing with this guy's name is it reads the same forwards and backwards, right? He's Glenn. Glenn Elg. He was a computer photographer. Did I say photographer? I meant programmer. Holy shit. I see it, programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chief. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer and a first-time customer. What possible reason could Maggie have to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into your teeth. Look into yourself. What could this motive have been? Wow, I'm just like stumbling over words like fucking crazy. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look at before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop! That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Contradictions? Contradictions? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. I'm sorry, Raspberry in the chat, did you just say, I see you, pussy? And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Looks fucking Dragon Ball Z over here. Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in front of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Maybe because we saw his Cyclock pop up. Oh. I guess I probably have to show gumshoe evidence, don't I? Shit! Fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Please don't criticize me. Please don't make fun of me. Ah. Alright, Gumshoe, look at some stuff. Is the stream gonna end after investigation? I'm gonna switch to Pokemon Platinum after investigation. What do you think of this? Nothing. Oh shit, I'm sorry. This is actual interesting dialogue. Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. Maybe onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, we actually seem to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good, I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out being an interesting clue. Da-da. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. And what did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much, it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty? Cool. Oh man, I wish I had chicken nuggets. God fucking damn it, I figured that would be enough. Come on, Maya. How long does it take you to fucking get forcibly changed into different clothing by a strange man? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna say anything about anything. Look at my lawyer badge. There's probably something I need to examine somewhere that I'm missing. Maybe here? Same tells the story well, the whole area is still Maybe Maggie is back? Oh yeah, I guess that's possible. Let's go talk to Maggie. Nope. Not even close. Maybe go to the fucking... Poor Maya. It looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the... I forgot to mute my cellular telephone. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Tribulations once things have cooled off. Cool. There must be something else I'm supposed to show Gumshoe. Shit. The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking about I was involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something about our charming chef. Charming chef! God damn it. When you put those CHs next to each other. Charming chef. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kinda hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? On anything, rather? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations, investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Tribulations than report back to Gumshoe. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Actually, I think before I do that, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need a little breaky break. Little breaky break. I'll be right back with, you know, more... this. I was gonna say with more Ace Attorney, but you know, with more this. I'll be right back. Don't go away. You like Hamster Dance? You like it? It's your favorite. You know it's your favorite. So, sword is like the most common video game weapon next to fist. Dude, but the thing is that I fucking love swords. When video game character has a gun, I'm like, eh. But when video game character got sword, so I can't, like, when they're like, let's add more swordsmen to Smash, I'm like, I love sword! Did you know the mines in 64 and Melee were from GoldenEye because originally James Bond was going to be a fighter in 64? I believe that. I used to play GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, so... So I was playing more Ace Attorney, yes. Doing that fucking shitty-ass voice for, Armstrong is like... I feel like my tongue is tied in a knot. Alright. Oh, cool, finally. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She had some sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome! Bienvenue! Wow, what a cute voice. You just admitted Maya's voice is cute! Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe. It's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. I like how for once even Phoenix is like, yeah, I'm charmed by this. Usually Phoenix would be the one to be like, you look stupid, Maya, you look dumb, but even he's like, okay, you got me, she looks fucking cute as hell. You got me, you blindsided me with that one. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame some more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't! Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch? Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift! I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So, how much is the set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45! Hey, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Bon appetit. Thanks? Come on, Nick! Hurry up and try it already! Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving! Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I've just remembered. I gotta clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Oh my fucking god, Maya looks so cute. I know, right? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets? In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Oh, I'm sorry, she said, she was saying, that sounds tasty, not, as in thinking, fuck, man, I'm just like fucking up the direction of lines so bad today. I'm not thinking about them correctly. I'm just reading them, you know? Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you gonna show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I'd better conduct the research in the kitchen myself. Wow. Even the kitchen is fucking cute. And here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop! Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ugh, look! Right there on the counter! My Magatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3... 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Yeah, that's totally not sus as fuck. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool! Read one out! And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? I think it's supposed to be intensity, but she said I-tensity. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothing's over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail. So delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I would do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. You guys. Just look at her. She looks so cute. It's like being stabbed! Printemps. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right here in the middle of the park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Hey, what'd you think you was doing with my bike? No, I was just... You's been messing with my new ride. Is that what you's been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an... You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just... Hey, who's the one is that covered my saddle and crap, huh? You gotta pay, you catch my drift. No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't... A wise guy, yeah. Oh god, that face. Oh god, that face. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. I gotta beat you so hard it'll make you feel like you smooch on the express train. Uh-oh. You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a gang of lawyers and Denzu's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at Phoenix Wright? You're saying you're Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. I don't know who's speaking. Pathetic. Oh, it's him. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. That guy fooled the entire court system. Oh shit, he's not in my profile thing. I was about to be like, this man about to ruin your whole career. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Haha, take that! Yeah! Cyclops, cool. I knew it. This old guy has found something to hide. Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna finish my coffee. This guy has something to hide, but what could it be? I don't like how it jiggles. I'm pretty sure that's a tumor. Like, 1, looks like Anpanman. 2, pretty sure that's a tumor. He should really get that checked out. I don't think he's gonna answer anything about the newer evidence that I have. Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. The Magatama's in a weird place now. I wish they would fix that. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat! To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you gotta go to that restaurant for the food at all. Oh shit, I don't know why I said you gotta. I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that you nor anyone else in the world would ever go to that place for its food. The proof is in the pudding. Or, in this case, the lunch menu. That's the Twin Tea set! The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So, you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I'd go for a swim at Money Vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. I don't have proof of that. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Okay, I'm also gonna take a drink of water. Him looking for a job wasn't the evidence? Oh, duh. Ah! I don't know what I was thinking. It's a gumshoe, it's expensive. Dude, fucking... Sliced bread is expensive to gumshoe. You still can't complete this? Oh, well, I might as well do the next part so I can skip through it later. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? So I was looking for a job! I'm buying a lot at the moment, I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to the restaurant for food, I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. There's better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do ya? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. Miruku Candy, thank you for following. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, the place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. I don't have whatever, yeah. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I missed something in the kitchen? Nah. Gumshoe? Oh, is Gumshoe back? Sick, dude. Sweet. When do I get to see Gumshoe in this outfit? Is there fan art of that out there? Probably not. I don't think I feel like if there is, I would have seen it by now. I feel like someone would have alerted me of its existence. Wait, what is this case about? I missed it in the beginning. Somebody who was posing as Phoenix got Maggie framed for murder, but it wasn't the real Phoenix, and also he doesn't even, like, look like Phoenix. You also need to give Gumshoe the bottle. You got it! Hey, you're just in time! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me! He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim Glenn I'm sorry, whenever I say his name, I want to say his name like that. Glenn like you're fucking choking on something. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Cool. MC Bama. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Ah, well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when I start taking orders from Gumshoe, although I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? Cologne bottle, it doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind let me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Sean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Tell me his secret. Tell me all the secrets, Gumshoe. Tell me the secrets, Gumshoe. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes? So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. I don't actually know what that means. Oh, like sterling silver? Oh. Oh. Yeah, this case is full of surprises, and I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Cool. Yeah, silver. Oh, okay. Cool. At least I was on the right page. I was like, sterling? Sounds like one of the things that, like, trendy moms nowadays would, like, name their kid. Be like, I want to give my kid a unique name. I named him Sterling. Wait, was I supposed to show more shit to Gumshoe? Hello? I think now you can break his psych lock? Oh, really? Oh, because of the loan contract? I just remember needing the newspaper. Oh, okay, okay. I knew a Sterling growing up. Oh, really? I guess that is kind of a normal name, isn't it? Sorta? I don't know, someone go on like momscoolbabynames.com or whatever. See how popular that name is. I don't think there's a website called Mom's Cool Baby Names. I definitely have browsed like a fuck ton of those websites that are like baby names wizard, baby names for you, name finder for like naming OCs. You're flat broke. Wow. It's an old-fashioned name, but it's a real one? Cool. I guess I'm gonna shoot out a kid right now and name it Sterling. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. Ugh. Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. Live on stream? Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna... and then just a baby's gonna come out. Live stream birth. Why not? Me giving birth live, not clickbait. This is just one that had a customer. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Ugh. Cool. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is... What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Tribulations. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please, no more! I mean, Phoenix is like, hey man, I'm telling you as his friend, because I get it. I saw that uniform, you know? Buddy, it's okay. I got you. Understand? I wish I could do like a wolf whistle. I can whistle, but not that well. Like... Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's gonna get all big, fat, wrinkly old man boner. Oh man, imagine if that's what Phoenix was really about to say. He's like, I know what you were doing. You were getting your rocks off. Old man. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javicino every time for $8! All because of the servant girl. Punish me. Lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Why is this case turning quickly into like fucking boomer culture? I see way too many boomer culture things going on in here. Is that why his hand is inside his shirt? I mean, no, but yes. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Cadeau. Sorry, Mr. Cadeau. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych lock and everything. I guess I'll have to... This game knew about boomers' weight. They knew. Yeah, baby boomers were still a thing in the early 2000s, Ren. People were still complaining about shit that baby boomers say in the early 2000s. I didn't know that. Every, like, generation Like, it's a cultural thing in the States, like, every generation, like, that's where millennials comes from, too. It's like, that's a name given to that generation of children. So, you know, like, millennial talk is, like, a newer thing because millennials didn't become something to talk about until recently because they're all little shit babies. Now they grew up, so now we have something to say about them. If you listen, people will say stuff about, like, Gen Xers and stuff, too. Your parents are probably Gen X, your grandparents are probably boomers. Yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up earlier, too. A lot of people call, like, old people saying stupid shit boomers, but a lot of Gen Xers do the same shit, it's just, like, they get lumped together. So. My parents, I think, are legitimately baby boomers. I'm trying to think. They might actually be just barely not boomers. So. I guess we'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Not that anyone cares. That's like a personal thing no one really needs to know, but hey. People been complaining about boomers for a while. It's a superficial category of the generation you were born. It's not too important. Yeah, it's like something that's sort of handy to talk about when you're talking a certain age group, because it's talking about a age group in the perspective of when they were born, because it gives you an idea of like what sort of things have shaped a certain generation to think a certain way. Now, we don't all like to think that, you know, I was born, you know, between 1990 and 2000, but, like, I'm different than the other kids born in the 90s. But when you were born does shape your perspective and your upbringing and, like, what sort of media you were consuming when you were younger and stuff, you know? Like, people who were, like, born in the 90s were, like, for example, like, at the right age to be into Blue's Clues when it was popular or something like that. You know, it's like things like that become relevant because it's a way to discuss like why certain people grew up consuming certain kinds of media and thus reflect that in certain kinds of viewpoints and whatever fucking else. That was about to get into like a really real discussion and I was just like, I'm bored of this now. So I'm just like, and you know that shit. They're all just labels and they can't really define you as a person? Well, of course not. But you know, like, it's a stereotype, but it is a way to also talk about, like, why a certain group of people at a certain age seem to all like a certain thing. Like, a lot of kids born in the 90s like stuff from the 90s because that's their nostalgia. And so you can say, like, a lot of millennials like Tamagotchis, for example. Like, that's a thing. Well, anyway. This conversation's over because now this could go on forever, but yeah, it's like a fine... It's a statistical and marketing thing. Yeah, and also just an observational thing to talk about, like, well, why do all these fucking... I don't know, why do millennials like avocados? And then, like, maybe you could come up with some sort of... you could come up with some sort of fucking 8-page paper about, like, millennials like avocados because in the 90s this... I don't know. It's like, that's why those things come in handy, but then again, meh. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Those are definitely beans. Ooh, ouch! Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh, me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No. Hang on. Can't you go like that? I guess? Sir? You again? Well, I see. Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child! Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? We were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Isn't she 19 at this point? She's not a baby. She's just small. Pigeon. Ah! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me please, sir. Of quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the pig? Mia? Oh. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Yes. Of course. Certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Cadeau. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. When you catch sight of those rubies. About the incident? You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachito? It looks like he's a different person. It was quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachito over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Definitely! He was the only person at the table. Maya's the perfect girlfriend because with her you can be with Mia too. Dude, that's some fucked up shit. Okay, so listen. This is cursed content. Shield your ears if you don't want to hear cursed content. I was talking to someone about this. I was like, hey, it's a hypothetical situation. If Maya got pregnant and then she channeled Mia, could like Mia tell? I'm just fucking thinking. And it would be really fucked for her to be like, is Maya pregnant? And then Phoenix is like, what? No! And she's like, he's like, why would you ask that? And then she's like, I don't know, why would I ask that? And she's just like, oh my god, Mika, please! I'm sorry, but like, for real though! For real, for fuck's sake! And like, how fucked would it be if it was like, hey, let's... What if Maya channeled Mia and then fucked, but in the middle they changed back in the middle of fucking? But then you can... I would like to think that Mia is sensible enough, though, that, like, if at least it were the case of, like, hey, Mia, let's get it on, yo, she'd be like, no, I can't, like, fuck you from beyond the grave in my sister's body. That's pretty weird. So anyway, don't write fanfic about that. I've already staked my claim, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm joking. Jokes! Would the baby change to a different baby? No, it'd be the same baby. Don't be stupid. I mean, yeah, Phoenix Drive had that thing in it. Don't be silly. Baby, well, cause like, No, cause like the whole thing is that she's still in like Maya's body. So, like, it'd just be like, she's in Maya's body that has a baby in it now. Like, I don't know. So anyway, and he said something like, "Ugh!" and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Godot didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh yeah, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. But if she changed, that would mean only Mia got pregnant, not Maya? No. But Maya's body physically alters to be Mia's, though. So, yeah. So, just for example... Please stop this cursed conversation. But for example, if Mia, air quotes, got impregnated while being channeled by Maya, Maya gets pregnant. Mia's a spirit, so she'll just leave, and then Maya will just be pregnant, and she'll be like, what the fuck, sis? Like, hey, not cool. I guess, yeah, if Maya gives consent to it, though, then it's fine. What if Mia slurped the baby in the spirit realm with her? It doesn't work like that! She's in Maya's body! She just gets in Maya's body, because, like, she has Maya's hair. You know? It's not like she shapeshifts. She just gets Mia's face and basically Mia's titties, and that's it. I'm glad this is a conversation. I'm not! I've had enough. Slurp the baby. This is gonna be in the highlights, isn't it? There better not be a highlights reel. Dear future whoever watching this, if you're making a highlights video out of this, stop right now. I'm coming, and the faster you run, the faster I'll be there. Good God. So anyway, you visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you're so flattering. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes! I can't take this! Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little thing mainly. He's a pilferer, so you better be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course! He was arrested for it once! I was there when it happened, having my Javicino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Alright, Razforbell, I just saw that you added me and wrote a paragraph, and I already hate it, but I'm gonna read it. If Maya channeled an individual who lost a lung before they died for some reason or another, would the body temporarily lose a lung, or would it be channeled individual have to get the experience of having 2 lungs again? I'm pretty sure the channeled individual would have the experience of having 2 lungs again. That would be my assumption. You know? You know, it's a fucking lawyer game. Guys. Just don't think about it too hard. The only thing you need to know is that Maya channels Mia, and when she does it, her fucking face contorts and her titties fucking inflate. And that's, like, about it. I don't think anything else changes. You could even just say she's not even, like, fully Mia. It's just sort of a halfway thing, you know? Ghost Booby Lawyer Game, thanks Nintendo. Thank Capcom. Capcom. Thank you, Capcom, for Mega Man and Street Fighter and Ghost Booby Lawyer Game. If Maya channeled the spirit of a blind person, would they be able to see or no? I would assume they would be able to see, yeah? I think that when Maya channels spirits, it's like purely aesthetic based, and she doesn't like inherit any other traits. So like, you know, if Maya channeled like a quadruple amputee, it would be a better question to ask. Would like she suddenly not have like arms or legs? That's where it's kind of like, how far do the aesthetics go? We just don't know. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix, that's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Oh fuck, even Maya knew. She was like, please, Mia, I need your fat tits. She's like, I know this man isn't gonna talk until... Can we talk about what Ralts just did? What do you say? If I channel Mia and I use !peg command, do you get pegged by me or Mia? Peg. Gentle Ralts peg self. Da 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 da! Mika, please don't ignore my important question. Oh god, what did I miss? If she channels a man, does she grow a dick? You know, it's one of those things where, like, what do you call it when people, like, go through puberty and they develop, like, extra, like, sex characteristics or whatever? I'm gonna assume because when Maya adapts Mia's spirit, she grows fat tits, which is, like, a sex characteristic, that if she channeled a man, I'm gonna guess she would grow a dick. Which is where this conversation needs to, like, stop! 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 But that's... I'm gonna say probably... yes, because her physical appearance changes. I mean, I think she even gets taller when she's Mia, so... Mika, explain now, what did I walk in on? Oh god, I don't even... Basically, what extent does Maya channeling spirits go to? Like, if she channeled a quadruple amputee, would she be a quadruple amputee? If she channels a man, would she grow a dick and, like, all this other stuff? Because people are like, well, she channels Mia and she grows fat tits and her face is different, she gets taller. So, like, how far does that go? But, like, her hair doesn't change. But it's, like, just her, like, body? Does their eye color change too, or does Mia have the same eye color? They have the same eye color, so I don't know. The conversation is only made better by the fact there's no background music at all. Yeah, now it's, like, really fucking weird. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Yeah, I'd say so, Maya! I'm about done! If Maya channeled a guy and grew a penis because of it, and then had intercourse and impregnated a woman, would the baby have Maya's DNA or the channeled spirit's DNA? I'm gonna say she would probably be infertile. And, like, if that were to happen, that, like, nothing would even... It wouldn't... It'd just be like, you know, when you pull a gun and a fucking little flag comes out that says bang, you know? It would be one of those. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, how could you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psych Locker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course! Twitch is sitting on that red button right now for this channel. No, they're not! I've definitely been in other streams where the conversation was... This is an 18+ channel! And it's not like there's wieners on... Listen... Twitch was, like, more on the bar when I was, like, drawing wieners everywhere. Please, don't even, like, joke about that. Anyway. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alos, alos, I will confess everything. Please don't hurt me. Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? Ticket. The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared? This was the motive that la prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. I used to hang out in, I don't know who that is, Twitch channel, and they used to straight up post links to furry porn until Twitch made it bannable. Yeah, like, it's, you know... By the way, don't post links to porn in the chat now. Like, what earlier when I was talking about those things, you know... Keep it to DMs, kids. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My Allah. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me, but I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. You. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you! Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream even for a man like him. Wait, is it my... Je suis un pamplemousse. Mais... Je suis un ananas. Is it my? It's my. Okay, cool. Je suis un pamplemousse. Je suis un pomme de terre. Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence! I am not the mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have no evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Convicted before a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. Oh, hey, that is a haiku. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof. Oh shit, I have to go get the thing back from Gumshoe. Oh no, the Magatama, right? Do I have to go get the thing from Gumshoe? Hold on. It is the Magatama? Oh, shit. Well, fuck. I was like, I was there. I saw it. I was thinking I had to show him the weird bottle. Because I thought, I don't know, man, fuck. I just thought I needed it. Oh, mon Dieu. Cool, now I gotta do this shit again. I feel like I'm gonna wake up with no voice tomorrow. Oh shit, that's new dialogue, right. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama? And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for la little trinkets and la figurines. And it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides this time, it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Dollars. I love saying it like that. I'm gonna start pronouncing it like that regularly. My no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Dollars. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ugh. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debt. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Got him. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Bien, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So it was the 3rd of last month, right after the afternoon. Right after the one in the afternoon. A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became...
I just realized he's got like a cat mouth. He's like consistently nyah.
Suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee.
That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in Lucky Charm. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was Artis slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu! Oui, it was dead!
The shit. How do you say Je suis morte. Il a mort. I was just like, how do you say he is dead in French? And then like this like rusty cog in my brain started turning like, you got this, you got this. Il est mort. Maggie was passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me so many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked.
Please always pronounce table like table from now on, by the way, guys.
But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to la radio with la earpiece. La earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on la news, I think. All of a sudden, it exploded. Yes, $1 million, he shouted.
And the ticket?
Oui, he had all his tickets spread out on la table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I...
Put the poison in his coffee?
No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas?
Oh yeah, that does... Wait, no, pourquoi... Pourquoi means why. Right? Oh, so he's like, why this? I'm sorry, my brain was like... To answer you, Mika, it would il est mort. Cool.
It had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you!
No, this is not true.
Oh shit, oh, I fucking did it again. Mika has spotty memory. Mika from 10 years ago. Dude, remembering a couple of things from French class 10 years ago is like... My memory is not so poor that I don't remember a single thing from French class. I remember like, bonjour, je m'appelle Dickface. J'aime... Shit, can I remember? J'aime danser. J'aime nager. Je suis un poisson. J'aime nager. Je suis un poisson. Je suis clownfish. I don't know why that's funny to me. Well, probably because I have no idea how to say fucking clownfish in French.
I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
No, ma fille, it was not.
That means my girl. That's enough. I don't know who said that's enough. Huh? Oh, it's Mr. Godot.
I would like a cup of coffee, please. A cup of coffee for me. Coffee, coffee for me. A cup of coffee.
Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am no, I'm just a pretty little girl with everyone just laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless? Coffee.
Sorry, someone said coffee in the chat, so I was like,
Coffee.
not quite. He did win something. $1.
You see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Did he pay for that coffee?
Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead.
Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note was thrown in the fucking trash. Just like he should be. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Cool. And that's the end of that for today, folks. That's the end of Ace Attorney for today, because I'm not gonna do... It's already almost 1, so it's not like I'm gonna start the... I know, you want to see more of this case. Hold your horses. It's okay, you know? You don't have to tell me how much you love my streams and how entertaining they are and how good I am at being a cool gamer. Anyway, I'm gonna... Jokes. We got Jokes here. Oh shit, that's my old pal Jokes. So anyway... I'll be back and I'm gonna take another break, and then I'm gonna play Pokemon Platinum! Woo! So stay tuned for that.